and welcome to IELTS reading module. This is the first video of IELTS reading, and reading is the toughest module, and I know that, I can understand that. That's why I am fully prepared to tell you about IELTS reading. I'm going to share the IELTS reading secrets with you, and I'm going to give you some tips. If you're going to follow my tips along with your reading skill, definitely you can find the answer. It's really going to help you. So get ready for that. One more thing, let me tell you, the tips I'm going to share with you, they are not available elsewhere. So I'm going to tell you the tips which I have developed myself, or which I have come across while taking IELTS, because I took IELTS twice and I got 8 bands in IELTS, right? So I know about IELTS, and I've been teaching IELTS for around 10 years now, and it's really, you know, I understand IELTS, and I'm going to give you some tips which are going to be valuable for you. So by watching this video, I mean, you watch this first video and you will understand, and I have my other videos on listening, speaking and writing. You can watch them as well, and you can learn a lot from those videos too. IELTS reading is considered the toughest module in IELTS, right? And you know, usually the students, they have the low band score in IELTS reading module. Why do they have the low band score in reading module? Because they don't read English regularly, they don't read English on the daily basis, and when it comes to reading, they only practice the practice tests and they only focus the question types. They don't focus their reading skill, their ability to read and understand. Let me tell you, IELTS reading is basically reading comprehension. You got to read and you got to understand. It's just not that you got to read something loudly. It's the reading comprehension. So in order to improve your reading comprehension, it's good to read. It's good to improve your vocabulary. It's good to improve your understanding. It's good to improve your retention. And the best way to understand, or the best way to excel in reading, is to switch on your imagination. Whenever you read something, try to involve yourself into that deeply. If you involve into what you read, then you are going to better understand. Sometimes, you know, you're reading something, but mentally you are somewhere. Mentally you are not there. Your mind is not there. Your concentration is not there. Still you are reading. But you need to put all your concentration, all your, you know, energy into what you are reading, and along with that you need to visualize what you are reading. When you're going to visualize what you're reading, then you know you can see that one thing is written. When it is written, you can see that. Now for example, if on a piece of paper it is written a big black elephant, a big black elephant. Now when you read a big black elephant, immediately the images of big black elephant are going to be formed in your brain, right? In the same way, if you're going to read IELTS and you're going to form certain images of what you are going to read, it's going to help you understand that better. Anyways, don't worry about reading. I'll give you some tips, but let me tell you, my tips will only work if you have good reading comprehension. If you have good reading, if you have good understanding, then my tips are going to work. Otherwise, my tips are going to be a waste of time for you, because they're not going to work if you don't improve your reading. So for that, I recommend you read English on the daily basis. Try to read around, you know, 10 to 20 pages from a magazine, from a book. And let me tell you, IELTS passages are selected from the magazines. So that's why it's a good idea to read the magazines. It's a good idea to read the journals, different columns in the newspaper, right? That is going to help you, because in IELTS reading, there are going to be different features, different articles based on science, technology, social, right? So it's just going to be like that. One more thing. We have two types of readings. One is academic reading and one is general training reading. Let me tell you, whether you are from academic IELTS or you are from general training IELTS, you don't have to worry about that, because I'm going to give you the tips according to the question type. Now let me tell you, the question type is same for academic and general training. For example, we have true, false not given, we have yes, no not given, we have multiple choice, we have fill in the blanks, we have short answer questions. So it is same for academic and general training IELTS. The only difference between academic and general training reading is that in academic you get 3 lengthy passages based on science, technology, research, innovation and all that comes in academic. And in general training, there are going to be certain passages along with advertisements, along with brochures, leaflets, pamphlets, right? And the passages are of social nature. So this is the only difference, but otherwise the type of questions are same. So this video is equally effective for academic and general training candidates, right? So these are the basic things you need to understand about IELTS reading, and once you understand all these things, definitely we can move forward. Now in my next video, I'm going to explain IELTS reading by question type. What I'm going to do, there are 9 types of questions which appear in IELTS reading test, and I'm going to explain them all. I'm going to give you some tips. I'm going to tell you how to attempt that, and one by one you got to watch them all, and after watching one tip or one type of question, try to practice that, because if you're going to practice it following my tips, then you will develop a method or you will develop a mechanism of finding the answers, and that mechanism is going to help you out, right? So watch one question type and then do that practice from your book, from your past papers of IELTS, and then watch another question type and then practice that. This is how you're going to develop a very good reading skill. If you like this video, please hit on the like button, and if you want to learn more, definitely you can subscribe this channel. This is a very good channel. Every video is available to you absolutely free of cost, and this channel is only for IELTS, and I'm going to share many other videos with you as well. That's why please subscribe this channel. And if you have any comment or a question, or if you want to say anything about this video, you can write it in the comment box, and I will read your comment and I will try to get back to you. Stay tuned. In the next video, we are going to start IELTS reading by question type. See you soon.